J.R. Howard is someone that I've known for quite a few years and has come to Faulkner County and the city of Conway and worked investigations with our department, including the investigation that led to the arrest of individuals involved in the homicide of one of our officers. Colonel J.R. Howard is a Madison County, Arkansas native and a graduate of the University of Arkansas. He was commissioned in May 1971 as an Arkansas State Trooper assigned to the Highway Patrol Division. During his 31-year tenure as a state police officer, Colonel Howard spent more than half his career as an investigator assigned to the Criminal Investigations Division. Upon retirement from the state police in 2004, Colonel Howard was appointed director of the Arkansas State Crime Laboratory and later accepted the appointment as U.S. Marshal for the Eastern District of Arkansas. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Colonel J.R. Howard of the Arkansas State Police.
Thank you, AJ. Those of you were singing put a lump in my throat that I'm having trouble getting rid of. I appreciate that. There's nothing more humbling to a police officer and to witness the compassion and support of community exhibits at ceremonies such as this. And for most of my career, and about this time every year, police officers and hometown folks come together to recall and memorialize the sacrifice of life that local state police officers have made, protecting us, our families, our property, and our way of life. These observances occur in small towns, large towns, big cities, cities like Conway, and all across this great nation. Most people come for one reason, and that's to honor the individuals who've given their lives in the line of duty. And without question, that's an honor that is well deserved. But I ask you to consider another reason that we come together today. It's been said that when a good man is hurt, that all who would be called good must suffer with him. Collectively, as citizens of Arkansas, and no matter our position or our status in life, we share in the suffering, but we also stand together on the front line to protect the laws and system of justice these officers died enforcing. Regardless of whether you knew these officers personally, no matter whether you wear the badge of a law enforcement officer, or whether or not you're elected to represent the people of Conway or Faulkner County, or you're just someone, a person among the citizens who call this community home, we all suffer, and we pledge to make our communities safer so no one else must ever suffer. I didn't personally know Conway Officer Ray Nobley, but on November the 7th of 1988, as a state police criminal investigator, I was assigned to assist in working this murder case. My job was to help identify the suspect and to find who killed Ray. As I went about my work, I found a community that was hurt, people were mad, and there was an outcry for swift justice. And it wasn't just one person working to find the killer, it was an entire community. Therefore, as a community and as a state, we, the citizens, must never allow the sacrifices of these men that these men have made be made in vain. Already this year, our nation has witnessed a 17% increase over the same period last year in the total number of officers killed on the line of duty. The principles which guided these officers through their daily assignments should forever be protected and held as sacred standards by which we live as a society. These men died preserving what we often take for granted. They died preserving a way of life, a nation of freedom. In Proverbs, it's written that the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. I submit it's incumbent upon us to never allow the laws to go unenforced and to ensure that anyone who carries out a plan to harm others be held accountable in our system of justice. As we memorialize the lives of 6 officers who were taken from us in service to our cities and counties, let's remember that their bravery and sacrifice continues to bless us beyond more than words like thank you can ever convey. The job of a police officer is a higher calling, which deserves the respect of every citizen who enjoys the peace and safety that the officers bring to their community. This afternoon, we salute and offer our gratitude to 6 officers who have given all they had to give for their community. I believe these officers, if they could speak today, would make one last request, and that is to continue to support all who wear the uniform and badge of law enforcement. They're a beacon of light in a world that too often turns dark. I want to thank you, and may God bless the memory of all these officers killed in the line of duty, and especially remember the families who have been left behind.